So when Detroit, when Dan came in, MCDC, the first year they were, what was the record, Foxy?
They were 0-10 to start.
0-10
to start, yeah.
Okay, 0-10 to start, right? Then the second year they start off the season
1-6
after 7 games, 1-6, right? And then do you remember what the sentiment was from the organization? What they said?
I just know that they said keep it going.
They said, "Who's the GM in Detroit?"
Holmes, Brad Holmes.
Forgive me. Yeah, they said he's our GM, and MCDC is our head coach. And since that statement was made, and again, you can fact check me on this, whether it was week 8 or around that time, they have won a crazy amount of games. They finished the 22 season on a high, went 9-8. They came back last year and did what? They were 13-4 or something like that.
Yep.
And then they're 11-1 this year. Am I right?
Yep.
I can tell you that there's that's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence, but that's not a coincidence that happened, and then you've seen this shift, because that's the energy that goes around the building when the fucking head coach is on the hot seat, and maybe the quarterback is on the hot seat, or the GM's on the hot seat, or any of the kind of the main, out there important pieces in kind of the media mind, and the ownership can say, hey, this is what we're doing. I don't give a shit about what your opinion is or what's going on. This is the process. We believe in MCDC. We believe in the GM. We believe in Jared Goff. Whatever the statements was, that goes a long way. And I think any organization would be smart to think about that, especially Chicago. And listen, I played in their rival for 18 years, and so I saw a lot of change down there over the years.
You're their landlord.
You got to hire the right people, and then you got to empower them, and then you got to let them be and support them until such time comes that you don't see the growth that you need. But to change a culture, to change a program takes time, and it takes patience. And a lot of ownership around the league doesn't have the patience to let that thing go through. Now, there are certain situations, and I'll let you go, there are certain situations where after a year you see issues that are just not fixable. Or maybe you see things that didn't come out in an interview that you just don't like. Or maybe there's off-the-field stuff that you don't like I'm talking about from the upper levels. And you got to make a change. I understand that. But for the most part, whether it's a quarterback development or a team development under a new coach, they need time to do that. But way more important than that, and trust me when I say this, way more important than that, they need the backing of the ownership. Because when that backing is out there, and I'm not talking about privately, I'm talking about privately and publicly, it changes the energy of the entire team.
Change the energy of the entire team. It changes the way the team is talked about too.
Yep.
And who you're mentioning up there is Sheila Ford Ham.
Exactly.
Because the Lions weren't like that. Remember, Jim Caldwell had success with get him the hell out of here.
Gone.
And then Matt Patricia comes in, it's not good, get him the hell. Like Sheila Ford Hamp came in, and I think she's the one that's been the most publicly backing of MCDC and Brad Holmes from draft night 1 through the entire process, right?